welcome back to the channel. This is Meredith, and today I have an unboxing video for you. I apologize if you hear ambient noise. It's hot here again in New York, and I can't turn on my air conditioner because that's way loud, so I have a fan off to the side. I don't think I heard it when I was editing last time, so I'm trying a different angle so that I feel a little bit cooler, but hopefully it's not so loud. So I do have another unboxing for you. I'm going to be unboxing the Allure beauty box that came to my door this week. I believe, and you'll already know because of the title, this is the limited edition K-Beauty J Beauty box that I've already done these spoilers about, just by how heavy the box was. But as you know, I have also skipped the June 2021 box, and I received confirmation, but you never know what happens with kind of crossed paths and that sort of thing. So if you are not yet aware, Allure Beauty Box is a subscription service. However, these are limited edition boxes, so if you're not interested in the subscription but you're interested in the contents of the box because you know everything that will be in it, you are able to pick it up as a non-member. If you are a member like myself, you are able to pick it up for $40. It's still available as of this morning when I searched before I came in here. And then if you are not a member, it is going to be $60. So if you are interested in picking up a subscription even for just 1 month, feel free to use my link below. It's just a personal referral link, and you're able to get a free gift with clicking that link. I don't think I get anything in return anymore because I have received the free gifts that they promised for referring people, so it's just there for your reference. And then also in terms of the spoilers and things, I try to do them as soon as I see them about mid-month because I found out, thank you to the person who put the comment in there about the FAQs, Allure Beauty Box does require you to skip within the month prior to the next month. I don't know if that makes sense. So if I wanted to skip the June box, I needed to let them know before May 31st that I wanted to skip. So anecdotally, however, I have let them know in the month. So again, June is the example. If I let them know within the first 2 days, I have been able to skip in the past. At least in my experience, they haven't had any issues with me skipping, and it will extend your subscription an extra month. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so jumping in, I will be opening this, and then after this I will also be doing my BoxyCharm. It just showed up. It was very unexpected, so I have the BoxyCharm for June. That'll probably be up before this, so you'll probably see that first. I wasn't expecting it, and I wanted to thank the FedEx delivery driver who was able to deliver it at like 8 a.m. this morning before I was even really fully about and everything. So here we go. This is the Allure Beauty Box, and it is quite heavy. That's why I do think it is that limited edition box. The reason why I purchased this box was that I saw these spoilers as I was making that video for you, and I realized that a lot of the products in this box are things that I wanted to repurchase, and it was going to just give me kind of a tide over until I wanted to decide whether or not I wanted to purchase the full price product, just because some of these are very, very expensive, and I'll definitely tell you which ones they are. I'll also let you know what I think about the products as I go through them if I've had any experience with them. So let me just get started. So this is what it looks like here. It is very, very full, and there's a little card, but it looks like there is no magazine in here. So usually Allure Beauty Box puts a little booklet with information about each of the products. So unfortunately I can't provide you that information unless it's buried in there somewhere. This is a $200+ value, and then it says here it's a limited edition box. It includes all of these products. I'll go through them shortly, but you can see here these are what you should expect to see in your box. On the back here, it also says Stop Asian Hate. So that's actually something obviously I'm very passionate about. I don't really talk about it that much because, yeah, I just don't really talk about it that much. But it has definitely impacted my life since I am living in New York City, and there has been a large increase in hate crimes towards the Asian and Pacific Islander community in particular. So I have had to change some of my lifestyle a little bit just so that I can try to avoid it, because it just happens, you know. I can't really do that much myself as a singular person there. So it does have a lot of information here about it from the editors of Allure, and then they also have a link at the bottom for the Asian American Legal Defense and Education Fund and the GoFundMe's AAPI Community Fund to Stop Asian Hate. The GoFundMe is gofundme.com/AAPI. And then it looks like the Allure editors are donating to both of those organizations and funds. So if you're interested in learning more about the AAPI Community Fund to Stop Asian Hate, definitely go look at that link. And I'll try to put a link below just so that's easier for you to read about the organization. So let me just get started here. That's kind of an odd segue. Sorry, it's a very serious topic, but I'm not super educated about how to tell people about it. That's why I think it is better for you to research it yourself. I just know what it has impacted me on an individual level. I don't want to give you false information. So now we're going to go into like very consumeristic sort of things. Sorry about that weird segue. The first thing here is the Perfect Shine Oil Mist. This is the color and heat protectant, and it's paraben free. It is grape stem cell technology, and it's from Nature Lab Tokyo. This has a 1 fluid ounce or 30 mLs. So I have tried one of the other products from here. It was the scalp scrub. It came out like at the end of winter, I believe, or maybe middle of winter. I really liked that product, and I actually wanted to buy a full size, so I'm interested in trying this out, and I'm hoping that it's similar in terms of how much I like it to that product. And this one is, again, it's a light reflecting hair oil mist for instantly smooth wow factor color and shine. Lightly mist on dry hair for mirror-like shine. It is cruelty free, and it is made in Japan. And it has no animal testing on here. So if you're interested, I'll let you know later once I do start trying to use this product. I am using up a bunch of other hair products at the moment, even though it probably doesn't look like it. So this will be on deck next, because I actually don't have that much hair product because I don't usually do that much with my hair. Long story. So then the next thing here is one of the things that I really enjoyed, and I wanted to buy a full size, but it's very expensive. So this is the Solhasu, and this is the First Care Serum. And this is the activating serum. It's actually an essence, so to keep that in mind in terms of how to add it into your skincare. And let me see here, it's 8 milliliters or 0.27 fluid ounces, so it's obviously quite small, but this is a very expensive product, so this will be a high value item. I hope that makes sense. And then here it says the serum improves major signs of aging while boosting your routine, featuring JAUM, I think it's Jaum, I don't know how to pronounce it, and it is a balancing complex, a cocktail of 5 Korean herbs that soothes, nourishes, and firms for a healthy glow. After face wash in the morning and evening, pump 2 to 3 times onto a palm and apply with fingertips. Gently wrap the face with hands to help absorption of the product. This is from Amore Pacific, and it was made in Korea, and it has a 12-month after opening usage date. And then let me see here if I can read this quickly for you. It does have fragrance and is pretty high on the list. Oh, I forgot to mention on here on the mist, I did see fragrance, but it's like the very last thing on the list. So as you know, they're usually by like concentrations, but after a certain percentage of the formula, they're able to put it in any order. So just so you know, this one has fragrance, but it is a hair mist, and this is serum, and this is where the fragrance falls on the list, and the list is the entire length of the box, just so you can get an idea there about how it falls. But again, you don't know the actual concentrations. It has honey, walnut extract, cocoa extract, and a bunch of other extracts and things like that. So again, I went through it in a little more detail on my other videos. Let me open it. So this is the little cute bottle here. It does have kind of a lot of plastic in the top here, if I'm being honest, just because, yeah, that's how small the little pump is. But this is something I really enjoy, so I am happy to have another sample of this so that I can stretch it out a little bit longer so I don't buy the full size one at full price. The next product here is one that I'm not familiar with. This is a Dew Tint from a Muse, and this is 4 grams net weight, 0.141 ounces, and this is a tinted gloss. And let me see, actually, this one doesn't have the, it has the lot number, but it doesn't have the expiration date that I can see. So I will try to tell you the expiration date, because I do think that sometimes from watching some other videos, like try it Levitt box from whatever that company is, like Home Shopping or something. They are lousy for putting expired products in here, but I can tell you that this doesn't expire until 2023 in May. So this has plenty of time to use it, and if you want to learn more about it, there is information on musemakeup.com. Their Instagram is a Muse and things like that. This is made in Korea, and this is the I'm Doing Good, and it looks like the shade is kind of like a kind of magenta color, but since it is a tint, it will kind of be more sheer. I hope that makes sense. So I'm actually quite excited to try this because I really do like Korean tints more than the Western or American brand tints. just because they tend to be a little bit more hydrating without being sticky, in my experience at least. So I'm very excited to try this out. And I think I recall from when I made my video that this won a lot of beauty awards in Korea, not only just from Allure but also from other magazines. So this is what it looks like here. It is like a very sleek, kind of like hard resin, I think that's the name. It's a very hard plastic in here. I'm not going to open it because I don't want to introduce it. It is sealed completely here as well, and it says here, yeah, so it says if you open it, it's in Korean, but it says if you open it, you're not able to return it. I'm not going to return it. And again, here is the shade. Oh wait, no, this is not the shade. This is the line, or the product name. It's the I'm Doing Good, and it is in the shade Flower Market, or number 3. And it also says Flower Market. And again, the expiration date has been put onto the tube from Korea. I think that's a change in the regulations, and I honestly am very excited that that is a new thing, because as you know, I have a large collection, and sometimes it's like very difficult because in Korea they used to only put the manufacturing date, so they had to do a calculation about how good the product, or how long the product is good for. So I'm happy to see that they started putting the expiration date on products. So I'm very excited to try that. The next thing in here is a product that I am in love with, and this is the one product that is super duper expensive that I will never be able to allow myself to purchase unless somehow I come into a lot of money, like I get hit by a garbage truck or something, but probably this wouldn't be on the top of my list if that happened. This is the Amore Pacific Time Response Eye Reserve Cream, or Creme. So in the past I have been sent this through Octoly and Amore Pacific, but I have really enjoyed this. I also got a few foil pack samples, and I've been kind of savoring those and kind of holding on to them just because this is a really nice eye cream, and I think it's like almost $300 after tax if you purchase the full size. So obviously I'm not going to spend my money on that just because I am living on a budget. So I was happy to see this included in the box, because some of the other full-size products I also love, and they already paid for the entire box just by the products that I really love. So this is the Time Response Eye Reserve Creme, and actually let me go open my other one that I have open already just to show you a little bit about it, because I was trying to save every little last bit and kind of. Okay, so as I was saying, I have been using this, and I've used it very sparingly because it is expensive, but I really like how it works. So usually when I get really bad, very dry and dark circles, I've been using this sparingly just to take care of it, and it does usually take care of it within a night or two. So I do think this works well for me at least. And then let me just show you. So this is what it looks like. Sorry, it's kind of very empty in there, but the cream is kind of like slightly scented. It's kind of like a, I want to say a mature scent. I don't know. It doesn't smell like grandma, but it smells like a rich lady scent. Probably like 50s or 60s. And if you think about a rich Asian lady who's like in her 50s or 60s, that's what this smells like. That sounds weird, but if you know, you know. The texture is a very nice kind of thick cream. So when I do use this, the texture is kind of thick when I get a little bit on my finger. You only need a very little bit. Once I warm it up in between my fingers, it kind of becomes more of like a liquidy sort of, it's not really an oil. Anyway, long story short is a little bit goes a long way. It does go, you're able to stretch it quite a bit. I started using this in October. I have been really enjoying using it, again, a couple of days every week or so, just because it is very effective, but it's also very expensive. So I'm excited to have a backup in my collection, because then I can start using this more, because my eyes are rough right now. So very excited about this. The next product in the box is another one of those full-size products that I was happy to see because I do enjoy the product. And I don't have another similar product in my collection, so I thought it was an okay thing to purchase. And I actually went and grabbed mine, so that's probably why I look like I'm a little different angle, just because I had to go grab it from the bathroom. But this is the Saturday Skin Rub-A-Dub Refining Peel Gel. And thank you to the person who left a message or a comment in my last video about it. It is going to be in the June 2021 box if you're a new subscriber. But if you are a returning subscriber, you probably won't receive it just because we've received it in January. And then also on top of that, it is in this box if you want another backup for your collection. So I did think, I don't actually know if I misstated or misrepresented it, but I do really enjoy having this as a product in my collection, this type of thing. I've been using a peeling gel probably since like 2009, maybe earlier, to be honest. And it's just a really relaxing part of my routine for me. I only do it like once a week just because it can do a little bit of damage to your skin. So I do know in my 20s I may have done a little bit too much damage to my skin just because I did it more often than once a week. And I was a little bit harsher with my rubbing. I hope that makes sense. So basically you just rub in small little circular motions for about a minute, and it kind of pills up as you go. So it kind of looks like eraser shavings. So if you've ever been to like the Korean like spa, it's not really a spa, it's a bathhouse where the ajumas kind of scrub you and you get like the eraser shavings off. That's kind of what the experience reminds me of, which is something I enjoy. I mean, it's a very painful process at the scrubbing, but I enjoy having that sort of thing come off. It's very relaxing to see. Anyway, long story short is the jury's still out. People do say that it doesn't do anything to your skin, but for me it's just more of a relaxing process, and it does peel off some of the like remaining remnants of makeup that sometimes still remain even after double cleansing. Just because I have noticed, especially for this one, if I don't have any makeup on that day, like no foundation, no eyeshadow or anything, and I'm only wearing sunscreen and I go and I wash my face, then I don't have any gray that comes off with this. However, you know, like the pencil shavings don't look gray, they look white. However, when I do have any makeup on my face and after my double cleanse I go in with this, it does come off gray after I do that. So I mean, I don't know anything about the chemistry. Let me just show you here. So you can see here that I have used it quite a bit. So you can kind of see on the little spout thingy that there are those little blue balls. I don't know how else to call it, but they're kind of like little micro balls filled with skincare ingredients. So when you rub it on your face, the balls burst and it kind of gets the ingredient out there. But think about it more in terms of it is a wash off, so think about it in terms of how much the ingredients can really do when you're washing it off. I don't have any knowledge about that sort of thing, but I mean just in terms of managing expectations. So it is unscented, so I usually go for the Nature Republic one just because it's cost effective and I do enjoy it. They have one for your body too. It comes like in a little spritzer, not a spritzer, like a spray. So then I do like doing that one as well. So I may actually purchase that one later. But this is from Saturday Skin. It's made in Korea. It is good for 12 months after opening. It has the CHA 7S complex. And again, it says, start over by gently rubbing dullness away, cleanse and then pat dry your face. Gently apply to the face and rub in circular motions for 1 minute. Rinse clean with warm water, maybe used once or twice a week. So everything I mentioned is how you were supposed to use it and things like that. Let me find you the information here. These are the ingredients, and there are quite a few oils and things. And again, the information is in that spoiler video for you if you want to look into the ingredients more fully. But I do enjoy this, and I'm happy that I have a backup now, because again, this is the only backup I have in my collection for a peeling gel, and I was going to repurchase the Nature Republic one as I mentioned, but since I saw this in the box and it was already a great value for me, I decided to buy this instead. And then the next product is something I have been wanting to try for a long time. So this is a full-size product. It's the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Refining Serum. And this one says it's luminous plus translucent. It's a peach extract plus peptide complex, 40 mLs or 1.35 fluid ounces. And the ingredients are on the side. It has no added fragrance, however it does have the peach fruit extract, so I'm guessing it probably has a slight scent. It is pretty high there on the list. This revolutionary cocktail of peach extract, niacinamide, metacasicide, I don't know how to pronounce that, and peptides helps hydrate, brighten, and minimize the appearance of pores, helping you get the clearest, most radiant skin, or radiant glass skin. Directions: pat onto clean, dry skin, can be used AM and PM daily. And this is made in Korea as well. Let me see here. It says 100% worry-free, cruelty-free, toxin-free, gluten-free, vegan, no sulfates, synthetic fragrances, formaldehyde, synthetic dyes and colorants, parabens, mineral oils, silicones, and more. This formula is also vegan and gluten-free. We never test on animals. So let me open this. So I have heard mixed reviews. Somebody left a comment in my comment section saying that this didn't do anything for her skin. So I'm actually quite curious if it will work for my skin, because again, everyone's skin is different. But this is the box the box. Here's the container. It's kind of like a matte plastic, and it says here basically the same things. This one does not have an expiration date on it, but it does have a lot number, so I'm sure if I contact the customer service they could let me know when it expires. But I'm very excited to try this out, and I'll let you know how it goes. I have quite a few serums open right now that I'm testing, so this one will be in the process eventually. The next thing here is from AHC. This is the Essential Real Eye Cream for Face. It's a concentrated eye cream for the whole face. So this one actually I wasn't able to find that much information about when I was doing my research. I have seen this product on the shelves at like Olive Young and things like that. I believe it might have been Watson's. I don't remember. I've seen it around basically for years. But this says it's a concentrated eye cream that can be used on the whole face for a youthful appearance and resilient skin. Foundation specially developed from Korean aesthetic skincare approach using our microsome technology and our proprietary vitamin and peptide complex. It says intensive nourishment combines top quality ingredients with microsome technology to enable effective absorption into the skin and provide intensive nourishment for the whole face. Radiant facial complexion addresses not only the look of the fine lines and dullness around the eyes, but also improves the texture and tone for a youthful appearance and radiant facial complexion. Rich texture, rich yet refreshing texture, seeps into the skin to lock in the moisture. How to use for the eyes: dispense onto the tip of ring finger, lightly spread the cream around the eyes and pat gently until absorbed. And then for facial care, use as the last step of your skincare regimen. Dispense and apply to the forehead and cheeks first, then spread the cream evenly over the entire face until absorbed. For dry and rough patches of the skin, another layer of the cream may be applied using a gentle massaging motion. And then the soothing care: to soothe dry skin, apply the cream liberally to the face before bedtime. And this is made in Korea and is distributed by Unilever, which is very interesting. I didn't know that about the brand here. Actually, I've been kind of looking into skincare companies recently, and a lot of them are owned by very big companies. I just never realized it before. Honestly, I've never looked into it because as long as it works for me, it works for me. The list is quite long in terms of the ingredients, and I think this was one that was very difficult to find information about. So unfortunately it's on like a mirrored packaging, so I'll try to get it in focus. It's not going to be in focus. Yeah, there's no way. So I tried to show it to you, but it's no way that it's going to be in focus, and it's very blinding. So let me just show you here. Oh, and then actually, if you do ever buy this from any website, I do think I saw it on Amazon when I was doing my video. Definitely make sure that you see this here, this scan here, because it says, please install the AHC app, scan the icon to check if it is an authentic product. So that is very important to see and to check, because you don't want to put inauthentic products into your facial routine. So I've opened it from the bottom just to show you. And this one here, it says AHC Essential Real Eye Cream for Face. And it's just like this. It's like a little tube here. And all the information is the same. And let me open it just to show you what the dispenser looks like. It is sealed, but the dispenser looks like not really a needle top, but it's kind of like tapered in that way at the end. So I'll try it out and I'll let you know. I do enjoy using eye cream, not just under my eyes, because I do like putting it in other patches, so the idea of having this is great, to me at least. This next product here is something I wanted to try out. I usually buy the Vanilla Co, the pink one, the original, but I've been wanting to try out this one, and I think the other one is the blue one that I've been wanting to try. So this is the Clean and Zero Tripeel Acid, and this is the, it's hard to read, it's very small and I got bad eyes. Cleansing balm and pore clarifying. And here on the back, or the bottom actually, there is the expiration date, and it expires in August of 2023, so that's good to see as well. And this one here, it says gently massage balm in circular motions onto dry skin using the fingertips. Rinse well with lukewarm water or wipe off the face cloth or tissue. And this is made in Korea as well, and it's not for retail sale, so keep that in mind. And it does not have a safety lid, but it does not look disturbed, and this is what it looks like. I'm going to do a sniff test since it doesn't have the safety. It does have a slight scent, so it kind of smells kind of like fresh green tea mixed with a little bit of something like menthol-y. I hope that makes sense. I'm not going to like rub it or anything just because my hands are dirty, but it does have a slight scent. Yeah, it has a slight scent to it. So I'm very excited to try that. It's probably going to be good if I ever start traveling again to have something this size at least. The next product is, I believe this is actually the only Japanese product in here, so I don't know why they call it the K-Beauty J Beauty box, but this is the Yuzi by Flo Fushi. It's the eye opening liner. It's in black, and this is a liquid eyeliner. I actually really enjoy this. They sent me a few of them when they launched in America. I think it was maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, but I really like it because it has a brush tip. So I only use liquid eyeliner, and I also really only try to buy the brush eyeliners just because I feel like the felt tip I don't have as much control over. I do hear that people think the opposite, so obviously it's a personal choice thing. But this is in black. It is again a brush, you can see here, and it says that this is glossy and intense black, creates an eye-defining moment, and it's hypoallergenic, allergy tested, vegan, cruelty-free, gluten-free, phthalate-free, sulfate-free, dye-free. And I do really enjoy this one, and it is quite waterproof even with my watery allergy eyes that I mentioned in every video, but that just makes finding the mascara and eyeliner very important for me, so I don't really try to deviate too much, which is why I've kind of been enjoying the subscription box thing, just because they usually send them and I'm able to test out and find a new product that works for me, and also cross off my list any that have not worked for me. So again, this is a super fine tip. And I have noticed that as well. So my go-to eyeliner is the Kill Black by Club Clio. I have loved that for a long time, and I probably will continue purchasing it every time I go to Korea and every time I'm able to find it somewhere. But this is a nice replacement for it if I'm not able to find the Kill Black, just because this is a little bit more easy to find in America just because they've launched here. So I'm really excited to have this. The final thing in here is a sheet mask, and this is the Super Beauty mask, and it's in the rose scent. It says blended with jarrett tea, quote in quotes. I'm not sure what jarrett tea is, but this is the honey jarrett, and it is a mask, and it's a sheet mask, and it does have the expiration on here, and expires in November 2022. This is also made in Korea, so everything has been either made in Korea or made in Japan, if you're keeping track there. It says selected premium tea and rose extract contains antioxidant, brightening, and calming effects, which allows the skin to stay moisturized and rejuvenated. It has clean water jarrett tea. Jarrett tea is our exclusive complex, a super beauty water made of moringa and lemon myrtle and kombucha. Honey jarrett's unique clearing water complex soothes rough skin and provides natural vitality while moisturizing dry skin. So this is a moisturizing and brightening mask. So again, I will put it in my collection, but I am trying to use my sheet masks in the order that they're expiring. So this one will be, it won't be in the back, but it'll be somewhat farther back. And again, they do have the extracts on here. It's quite a few extracts. So again, look back at my spoiler video if you want to have any information about the ingredients. So that was everything in the box. So for me, this was 100% worth my $40. I think it was around $45 after tax, just because there are quite a few products that I'm familiar with. So again, if you're into exploring new products and you don't want to get any repeats of things that you've ever tried, this might not be the sort of thing that you are interested in case, like, if you've already received the products. Does that make sense? But for me, I kind of like having a mix of new products and also time and tested products, just because sometimes the new products do not agree with my skin, so I like to go back to what I was using in the past for my skin to kind of rebalance itself. So again, I'm very excited to have another Saturday Skin Rub-A-Dub Peeling Gel. I'm very excited to have this Yuzi eye-opening liner, just because I really enjoy it, and I don't have my Club Clio Kill Black is almost out, so I'm excited to have this. I'm excited to try this. So this is the Glass Skin Serum from Peach and Lily. So I haven't tried it yet, but I've heard great things, and I've also enjoyed the Peach and Lily gel cleanser that I received in a BoxyCharm last year sometime. I think like maybe October, November. I really enjoyed that, so I'm excited to try this out. AHC Essential Real Eye Cream for Face. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I have tried this. I can't remember. But I didn't think it was this big of a tube, so maybe it was a sample. I don't remember, but I am excited to try this, and if I have already tried it, I'm excited to try it again, I guess, just because I have a bad memory, but I am excited for this. And I'm also excited that I got both of these. Even though they are sample sizes, these are expensive products, so they're high value, especially to me, because I love both of these, and I just don't want to kind of splurge that kind of money on these products myself, especially this eye cream. I really enjoy the eye cream. The next things here are, let's see. This Vanilla Co, I haven't tried this one, but I do like the pink one, so I'm excited to try this. I actually don't know how much of the pore clearing I really need personally, but that is that. And then the Muse Dew Tint in the I'm Doing Good in the shade something garden, flower garden or something, I don't remember. This one I'm actually excited too because I like lip tints more than like lip balms, lip glosses, lipsticks. I enjoy lip tints more just because they don't really leave residue. The next final two things are this rose mask. I'm not super excited because I don't really enjoy rose scented products, but I will give it a go because it is just a sheet mask. And then finally, the Perfect Shine Oil Mist from Nature Lab Tokyo. I have liked the products I've tried from them in the past from Allure Beauty Box, so I'm excited to have this and try it out because maybe it'll do something nice for my hair because my hair is very dry recently because I have been trying new shampoo from, I was sent it to review from Briogeo. It is not really doing well with my hair personally, but it's probably user error plus probably water error. But that is everything. So that's everything I got for my $40. Personally, I am excited by this box. I'm very happy with my purchase. So this is the end of my low buy for this year because I try to do it until my birthday. My birthday is next week. So I'm excited that I was able to do it. I have kind of slipped up a couple of times, but it hasn't been super drastic, and I've been very excited by everything that I do bring in. So I do think it was a worthwhile experiment. I'm going to go through everything probably the week after my birthday. Maybe I'll kind of do a film what I have and things like that just to show you, and then I'm going to redo my rules just because I don't think a whole year worth of low buy no buy rules kind of is that, I mean, your needs change, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. I can't think of how I want to phrase it. But I am going to probably redo that, and I'll share it with you just because now I have a filming setup and everything that I'm able to go through the rules with you a little bit easier because I have been trying it out and trying to figure out how to word things and things like that. So thank you for watching, and I will be doing my BoxyCharm very shortly. So thank you again. Have a great day. Bye.